So we have Asad with us. He just cleared PMP with all above target. Guys, you can see a location behind me. I am at Starbucks. Just wanted to record this passionate guy's journey. And I really loved your passion. He's among the few people I asked him when you want to record the journey. He said, now. I said, okay, let it be. Let's record your journey. So Asad, first
Yeah,
of all, congratulations from the entire PMI
thank you.
community and
Thank you.
specifically from me. And Asad, now is the time to share your experience, to share what have you done, how have you done. Please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I like to thank you because when I think about to start this PMI certification, then I went through YouTube videos, and when I was going through this final touch, so your input videos were very, I was there, and it was very useful for me. So
We lost Asad in between because of the internet, so now he's back. Yes, Asad, please continue.
yeah, so it is very not very long journey. Few of my colleagues when they clear PMP, so I also think about it. So I just prepare for it. But then I came into YouTube videos, some of your journeys, and some of the people who just clear the PMP. I just went through them, and then I get some confidence that I can also go for it. So after all that, when I prepare for it, and then I went for the this book, and then I booked the exam. And today, finally, after preparing only one month, one month, yeah, I clear it.
Yeah, yeah, that's just amazing. So where do you live?
Right now, I am in Peshawar, Pakistan, but I did job in with mostly with Chinese. In just I came from Africa, one of my projects. So nowadays I am on holidays. So therefore, due to COVID, this holidays probation went long. So I think about it that I should take this PMP because I was planning this one for last 2 3 years. But now when I get this gap, so I put it for this
So
for
you used holidays into a very positive way. That is the way to
yeah.
do it. So I am really proud of you. So let's talk about the thing. You gave exam in center. That's the first thing. Secondly,
Yes.
let's talk me about the exam. How did you manage the time? The entire thing in your words.
Uh, as you yesterday, I went to one of your video 80 80 70. So it was in my mind 80 80 70. But when I started, so I think in 70 minutes, first 70 minutes, it was clock on 160. I completed first 60 question. So it boosted my confidence. The middle one, it was a little bit hard for me. So it took more than I think 80 85 minutes, so like this.
Okay.
Then I took break, and then the last one, it was also little bit hard because I was very tired, something I think maybe for this. So after, but before time, like 10 minutes before the time, I completed my exam, and just I submitted.
That's just amazing. So Asad, why
Yeah.
do you think the second one was more hard?
I think you told that the curve is like this sometime and something like this,
Yeah,
but the middle one it was hard, I can say. But the end maybe it was, but I was tired. That I know. I was saying, but just finish it. That's it.
okay, so talking about the time management, as an overall, you are able to get 10 minutes at the end of the exam. But if I put it in the long stance, so the first 10 minute was tutorial, you took the tutorial.
Yes,
Then the first section,
yeah.
how much time you spent?
160 minutes on the clock,
Okay,
like
so 70 minutes, 70.
70. Yeah,
That's very good. Then you took 10 minutes break,
10 minutes break.
you
Yeah,
had chocolate.
Com- complete 10 minutes break with chocolate, water, everything
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah,
suggested in
yeah,
the last.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then 10 minute breaks after in second section, how much time?
It was more than 80 or 85, like the clock was around 75, I think.
So you took 85 minutes. That's a good amount of time.
Yes, second one was tough for
And the
me.
third you completed in 65 minutes because you completed the exam. with the 10 minutes remaining. That's great. That's just legendary. Okay, Asad,
Yeah.
the second section question were more than one liner.
Yeah, I was watching the others video. They were saying that 3 line, 4 line, but very few 4 line. Mostly 2 line, three
Hmm?
line maximum.
Yeah, okay. So very few four lines. So now PMI is again changing because in the entire January, the pattern was like three
Yeah.
to four line, 3 to 4. You see, we have 42 certified PMP, and I would
Yes.
say like in the last 24 hours, we have 3 certified PMPs. So this February is going good. My goal is to get 100 certified PMPs in February.
You will
So
get. You
yeah,
will get,
yeah.
inshallah.
So that is a good thing that now again it's coming to two liners. Okay, let's talk about a little bit more in exam. How much predictive and how much agile?
Mostly agile, going towards agile. What is your next step? Something like that. So not I saw your one video that don't go into nitty gritty. That was the punching line. No, don't go nitty gritty. That is like helicopter view, as you were saying. So just you need to know the terminologies and then the pattern flow. That's it. So your journey videos when I went through last 2 weeks of my exam, so it really helped me. So okay, this is doing, next is this, doing, next is this,
Okay,
something like that.
that's awesome. Okay, let's move forward. In the exam, how many questions were more towards people oriented and how much towards other domains?
Mostly people, as they were say that around 40% people, 40% process, something like that. Very few, but um, 8 to 10, more than 10 question compliance was there. Compliance question.
Compliance is coming more and more in the exam.
Yes,
So
10, more than 10
yeah,
question.
exam is more dominant towards people. That means stakeholder communication and resource. And then if I move towards the next version of that thing, then we have compliance. How about quality? Because last night Mandar was sharing his journey, and his exam was very much high in quality. What about your exam?
Quality, I think not more than 10, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions.
What about risk and procurement?
Risk was there. More many questions were there. Risk procurement only 7, 8 questions.
Procurement 7, 8 question. Okay,
Yeah.
and what about schedule? Any critical path question?
No, no formula, no critical
Not even
path.
SPI, CPI.
No. Only one SPI that was very easy to judge. Yeah, very easy.
How many drags and drop questions?
Three,
Three.
but very easy. Yeah, not very lengthy,
You
easy.
cannot share the
Very easy.
question, so let's put it that way. The easiness is enough. Okay, how many questions with more than one liner?
More than one liner, 70%.
Sorry, let me put it again. Question: how many questions were there in which you have to select more than one option?
More than one option. Okay, it was like 20.
20 questions. Any fill in the blanks?
No.
No fill in the blanks. Okay. Okay. So people was there. Okay, let's talk about agile a little bit. In agile, the questions were from agile mindset and scrum and the sermon is. Any question from XP, lean, or what else?
One question only XP.
One question from
Most
XP.
Mostly Scrum and mindset.
And what about test driven development?
No,
No. Crystal method questions.
no,
A sun
not
model.
a single. Sun model, no. I was expecting it 2 days back. You shared in the group, so I was
Yeah.
expecting, but it was not there.
Last
Yeah.
year and in December, like uh, 80% of the questions, 80% of the students got at least one question on Sun model. So now that is something. Maybe PMI is also watching my videos and then change it accordingly.
Yes, of course. They have to.
Okay.
So,
So,
yeah.
brother, your final advice to PMP aspirants.
Don't take it too much high that it is very difficult. No, it is not difficult. It is only dedication. If you put the line, I put it the I first time when I prepare some basic education basic something. Then I book the exam. Okay, after 3 weeks, I have to go for exam. I was not sure about my preparation, but after in that 3 weeks, I put in my 100%, and then that's it. The result
That
is
is,
in
that is
front
the
of
key:
us.
consistency,
Yeah,
and moving
and
forward.
put
Thank
a
you.
date. Yeah,
Yeah, putting the date and walking backward. Thank you, Asad. Thank you very much for your
yeah.
time.
Thank you, sir.
And you know
Thank
my
you for
mantra.
your time.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
my mantra. Each one teach one. Now many people will approach you from all. So your goal should be to assist them, help them, coordinate with them, and make sure
I will.
some of them become certified PMP. With that,
I
thank
will.
you
I
very
will.
much.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.